Imagine standing on the brink of a vast chasm at midnight, the darkness around you mirroring the turmoil within. Your mind churns with doubts and unspoken fears, yet in that silent void lies a single question: how can we find peace in our lives? Tonight, we journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy to discover a serenity that endures even in the bleakest hours. By confronting destructive emotions and cultivating self-mastery, we will uncover a hidden refuge within, a sanctuary of calm that no storm can breach. Subscribe this channel for more informative videos. We gather here, bound by our desire to transcend the chaos of everyday life. In a world where fleeting desires and relentless pressures pull us in every direction, the ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, remind us that true peace does not come from taming the winds of fortune, but from stilling the unrest within our own minds. Their writings echo across the centuries, urging us to develop a quiet strength and an unwavering commitment to virtue. Our focus tonight is on the age-old question: how can we find peace in our lives? We will explore the teachings of Stoicism, weaving in insights from modern thinkers and legendary examples of resilience, all with the goal of illuminating a path to inner harmony. This path is not a denial of life's challenges, but a conscious choice to face them with clarity, self-control, and profound courage. 1. Understanding the nature of peace. Peace as an inner state, not an external gift. The Stoics believed that peace is not bestowed upon us by external events. Rather, it is a condition we cultivate within ourselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His words remind us that if we tether our well-being to circumstances beyond our control, we surrender our ability to remain calm amidst life's inevitable storms. Peace, therefore, is not an absence of hardship, but a steadfast composure in its midst. It is the knowledge that while we cannot command the whims of fate, we can govern our own reactions. By internalizing this principle, we begin to see that serenity is not a distant haven, but a discipline, one that demands self-reflection and unwavering resolve. The role of perception in crafting peace. In the Stoic view, our emotions spring not from the events themselves, but from our interpretations of those events. Epictetus warned, "It is not things themselves that trouble us, but our judgments about these things." When we cling to negative assumptions or exaggerated fears, we allow destructive emotions to flourish, overshadowing our potential for tranquility. By challenging these judgments and reframing our perspective, we dismantle the hold of fear, anger, or despair. This is the cornerstone of Stoic peace, the recognition that we are not prisoners of our impulses, but architects of our own responses. The mind, once trained, can transform adversity into an opportunity for growth and resilience. 2. Overcoming destructive emotions. The tyranny of anger and fear. Destructive emotions, anger, fear, jealousy, often masquerade as justified reactions to perceived threats or injustices. Yet Seneca observed that anger, in particular, is a self-inflicted wound. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. When we allow anger to govern us, we yield control of our minds to fleeting impulses, severing ourselves from the steady composure Stoicism extols. Fear, too, can erode our peace from within. We fear failure, loss, or the unknown, succumbing to a paralysis that prevents us from living fully. The Stoics teach us that the antidote to fear is not reckless bravado, but rational understanding, accepting what lies beyond our power and focusing our energy on what we can change. Transforming emotions through reason. To free ourselves from destructive emotions, we must subject them to the light of reason. This involves recognizing the emotion, identifying anger, fear, or despair as it arises without judgment, pausing to reflect, creating a moment of stillness, a mindful breath or two before reacting. Challenging our perceptions, asking if our assumptions are accurate. Is this threat truly insurmountable, or is our fear magnifying it? Choosing a constructive response, acting in alignment with virtue, not impulse. Stoic virtue is anchored in wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. By applying these steps consistently, we gradually weaken the grip of destructive emotions. In their place, we foster an inner calm that remains unshaken by the ebbs and flows of circumstance. 3. Cultivating self-control and resilience. The practice of mindful restraint, central to the Stoic pursuit of peace, is the discipline of self-control. Marcus Aurelius urged us to waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This implies that we must actively embody the values we hold dear, exercising restraint when destructive urges beckon. Each time we resist the pull of anger, the temptation to indulge in fear, or the lure of jealousy, we strengthen our mental fortitude. Mindful restraint is not an act of suppression, but of deliberate mastery. It allows us to feel the full weight of our emotions without letting them rule us. Over time, we develop a resilience that can endure life's heaviest burdens, knowing that while we cannot avoid every storm, we can choose how we weather it. 3.2 Building habits of reflection. To maintain self-control, the Stoics recommended regular self-examination. Seneca wrote letters to his friend Lucilius, reflecting on the events of each day. He believed that by examining our actions and reactions, we can identify the seeds of destructive emotion and uproot them before they flourish. In modern terms, this practice might take the form of journaling or nightly introspection. By writing down our daily struggles, victories, and moments of emotional turbulence, we gain a clearer understanding of our patterns. Over time, these reflections become the foundation for deliberate, lasting change, enabling us to respond to future challenges with equanimity and grace. 4. The role of virtue in finding peace. 4.1. Aligning actions with principles. The Stoics argued that true peace emerges when our actions align with our highest principles. Virtue, encompassing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serves as our moral compass. When we act in accordance with virtue, our conscience is clear, and the inner conflict that breeds turmoil is stilled. Marcus Aurelius believed that a virtuous life is inherently peaceful, for it requires no deception, no hidden agenda, no restless pursuit of fleeting desires. It is the embodiment of authenticity, a quiet confidence that arises from living with integrity. In a world rife with moral ambiguity, choosing virtue is an act of defiance against chaos, forging a path of clarity and calm. 4.2. Courage in the face of adversity. Courage is particularly crucial to achieving peace. It takes courage to face our fears, to confront our faults, and to stand up for our principles, even when it would be easier to remain silent. This bravery is not reckless abandon, but a measured resolve, a willingness to embrace discomfort and hardship for the sake of growth. By summoning the courage to confront our destructive emotions, we pave the way for inner harmony. We prove to ourselves that we are not defined by our fears or weaknesses, but by our willingness to rise above them. This triumph of courage over adversity becomes a testament to our resilience, a wellspring of peace that cannot be easily shaken. 5. Stoic insights from researchers and legends. 5.1. modern echoes of ancient wisdom. Though Stoicism is centuries old, its core principles resonate with modern research in psychology. Studies on mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, and emotional regulation affirm that self-awareness and deliberate reframing of our thoughts can dramatically improve our mental well-being. The Stoics, in their insistence that our judgments shape our reality, anticipated these findings by millennia. Legends and icons of resilience, such as Nelson Mandela or Viktor Frankl, demonstrated Stoic-like fortitude in the face of unimaginable adversity. Their stories remind us that even in the darkest circumstances, our inner strength can shine as a beacon of hope, a living testament to the human spirit's capacity for transformation. 5.2. Learning from exemplars of inner peace. When we study the lives of those who embodied Stoic principles, we see a consistent pattern. They found peace not by avoiding life's challenges, but by meeting them head-on with reason, virtue, and an unyielding belief in the power of the human mind. Their examples serve as inspiration, illuminating the path toward our own quest for inner tranquility. 6. Achieving peace through daily practices. 6.1. Practical steps toward serenity. The Stoic path to peace is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey requiring daily dedication. Here are some practical steps you can integrate into your life. Morning reflection. Begin each day with a brief moment of introspection. Ask yourself what potential challenges you might face and how you can respond with composure. Stoic journaling. Document your emotional responses, successes, and struggles. By reviewing these entries, you gain insight into your patterns and learn to refine your judgments. Mindful breathing. In moments of stress or heightened emotion, pause. Take several slow, deliberate breaths, allowing the wave of feeling to pass before choosing a response. Daily acts of virtue. Consciously practice courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. Whether it's standing up for a colleague, resisting a self-indulgent impulse, or offering a kind word to a stranger, these actions reinforce your commitment to peace. 6.2. The power of consistency. Real change unfolds when these practices become woven into the fabric of our lives. Each small act of self-control, each moment of reflection, and each demonstration of virtue strengthens our inner resolve. Over time, the cumulative effect is transformative, a quiet, steadfast serenity that endures through every high and low. 7. Uniting as a Stoic community, the shared pursuit of inner harmony. We are not alone in this quest. Throughout history, individuals have sought to master their emotions and find lasting peace. In our collective pursuit, we discover that unity offers both support and inspiration. By sharing our insights, challenges, and triumphs, we form a tapestry of resilience, a living testament to the power of Stoic principles in modern life. Whether through discussions, mutual encouragement, or the simple act of being present for one another, our community amplifies each personal victory into a communal source of hope. Together, we strengthen the bonds that keep us committed to a life defined by reason, virtue, and inner calm, inspiring others through our example. When we practice Stoic principles, we become beacons of possibility. Our calm in adversity, our unwavering moral compass, and our refusal to be governed by destructive emotions demonstrate the enduring strength of the human spirit. We show that peace is not an elusive dream, but a reality shaped by our deliberate choices. By living out these ideals, we inspire those around us to embark on their own journeys of transformation. The ripple effect of one person's Stoic composure can influence families, communities, and ultimately, the world, proving that the quest for inner peace is both intensely personal and profoundly universal. 8. Conclusion: the path to lasting peace. How can we find peace in our lives? The Stoics teach us that peace is not the absence of struggle, but the mastery of our inner realm. It is the quiet certainty that, though the world may rage, we possess the power to remain unmoved by fear, anger, or despair. Peace, therefore, is an active discipline, one that requires courage, self-awareness, and a steadfast devotion to virtue. We have explored the nature of emotions, learned how to overcome destructive impulses, and seen how living in alignment with Stoic principles paves the way for lasting serenity. As we walk this path together, let us remember that each moment of introspection, each choice to respond with reason over impulse, is a step toward our own liberation. In this shared pursuit, we become guardians of our inner sanctum, building a fortress of calm that stands firm against life's fiercest storms. May these teachings guide you to discover the stillness that lies at the heart of all things, and may your journey toward Stoic peace illuminate not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. Let these words serve as both a shield and a torch, protecting your inner calm while lighting the way for deeper understanding. With every breath and every choice, you possess the power to define your own peace. Embrace the Stoic path and witness the quiet transformation that arises when we master ourselves in the face of life's ceaseless tides. Thanks for watching.